I caught gold fever recently, but I've been riding bikes seriously for about 15 years now. So I've combined the two activities. I like to prospect by bike. I carry a pocket-sized Gold Claw and a snuffer bottle. So anyway, I'll take you out on a bike ride today, and we'll test span a few spots as I ride for a couple hours. My typical week, I actually ride 18 miles each way to work 3 times a week, so a lot of miles. And almost all those miles are along the rivers or streams. Most of it on the South Platte River, but some of it along Little Dry Creek, Big Dry Creek in southeast Denver. Today's a weekend day, so I'm free to go explore other streams. Here I'm going south of my usual area, and I'll test span 2 interesting spots in a stream that's produced gold for me downstream. There. Where are you? There you go. That's not too bad. That's a good focus. Okay, yep. I got one piece of gold that seems to be floating, and another pretty good size flake. So I pulled off again. This is a way more typical access situation. Willows everywhere. There's my bike. The authorities have turned this into a giant flood control feature, but you look over here, got some just awesome bedrock exposures, and this is where the gold comes in. Well, I just dug what I could out from behind the biggest rock I could find, and hardly had any black sand in there, so I almost didn't even pan it out. But pretty nice flake. Yeah, I definitely proved that this section of stream is worthy of investigation. Pan around here, it's getting pretty stormy. Wind's starting to blow, starting to get cold, so I think it's time for me to just ride on home. So that was a typical bike prospecting adventure. A bike is not as fast as a car, you can't hold as much as a car, but you can get to some spots that are a little more difficult to get to by car. So we've got these trail access, but sometimes you can't park a car anywhere near. I realize we're at the intersection of 2 kind of niche habits, biking and gold panning. But if this interests you, let me know. Drop a comment. And actually, if you look at in the bottom of the short, there's a link to a longer form version of this thing. Leave me a comment, and I'd be happy to make more of these. Thanks.